excited to have you back.
Thank you.
Lots changed since the last time we saw you.
Yes,
You're a mom.
I am.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Wow. How's it going?
It's going really well.
Is it?
Yeah, really smoothly so far. He's 7 months, so I think when he starts walking, it'll be a little more crazy.
Right. People say that once they start,
getting away from
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
But I saw the most adorable picture you posted. He was wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, it's little babyators.
Yeah. Explain babyators.
They're like aviators for babies.
And is it supposed to protect their? Is it just a look, or is it supposed to be good?
No,
for their...
it's actually. In Texas, I wasn't worried about it,
Yeah.
but here, the sun's
Los
just
Angeles,
blaring.
yeah.
So yeah, you have to always wear sunscreen and little sunglasses.
And he looked so cool. He looked like a little LA boy.
He liked it.
Did you just recently move? Did I read that you
I did.
Out of Ellen's house? Ellen's old house.
Yes.
Which is adorable that you used to live in Ellen, and you talked about it on her show, how you used to get her mail.
I
which
did.
would be juicy. I would love to get her mail.
Well, at some point I didn't open it, but one I opened accidentally, which is what I talked to her about.
Yes.
But yeah.
Which is Matthew McConaughey's Christmas card. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A pretty good one
Nice.
to open. I lucked
With
out.
a family photo.
Yeah, gorgeous.
The prettiest family
Prettiest
you
family
could possibly
ever.
imagine.
Yeah.
So talk to me a little bit about, sort of like the difference between Dallas women and LA women.
Dallas?
Now that you've been there for a while.
Well, in LA, I feel like the pressure's off. I can wear boyfriend jeans and flip-flops and an old tank and just be fine and fit in.
Yeah.
And in Dallas, the women are very put together.
They are, right?
Like, they will dress like this 24/7. And I'm like, how do you do it? Right. It's kind of, it's commendable, but I don't have the energy or the time. But I'm just like, I'm just going to rock my Uggs. And
it's just the Southern way.
Yeah, it is.
Because I think you said I could never compete with those women in that
No,
sense.
it's full makeup, full hair at Starbucks, like at 7
Really?
a.m. Yeah.
At the supermarket
And
and all that.
heels.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
I know.
I saw, speaking of getting all dressed up, I saw some really cute pictures that you posted from set this season. One of them it was like a white curtain. It was like a room with like a curtain, and you said getting ready for body makeup. And there's only certain shows that you would have to douse your
my
entire
gosh.
body in. Was it?
It looked like we were on the Dexter set, and we were going to do a full-on spray because right before a love scene, you're not really wearing much, so you want to cover everything because
Yeah.
you never know what they're going to show.
Right.
So it's something you have to worry about on Dallas.
How are those love scenes going on Dallas?
The love scenes on Dallas are very. Everyone always says this, but they're super technical.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you want me to kiss to the left, you kiss to the right, like, oh, you want to show a leg going up. It's so
Right.
technical that it's sort of like lovemaking by numbers.
But does it I kind of think that sometimes it might give you tips about how to, like in a real scenario, like what's going to look more attractive. I guess you shouldn't be thinking about those things.
No.
I am. I'm like, maybe it would look better if I was doing something like this.
I think the worst part is watching it because there's such a delay. So you watch it 4 months later and you're like, oh, that wasn't a good choice, or what were we doing there? But you just always want to look like you're
And what about
comfortable.
though when it's somebody that you've known for a while, kind of
That
like
gets
as
weird.
a friend, you've hung out on set, and then suddenly, you read in the script, we're gonna have to make out now.
I think it's better for my husband that I'm making out with people that he's mad and that are kind of
Right.
old hat, because it's like they
it's
become
just
like
him.
your brother and sister.
Right.
Like it's like whatever. Although it would be weird to kiss your brother. So they become like your best friend almost, and there's just too much familiarity for it to be that exciting.
And I read something recently, I think it was that people are asking what you keep in your bag, and you basically said you're like a pack rat, which I love because my bag is always stuffed.
we were just talking about.
Were you
that.
really?
Yes. Because I'm like, why do I have a handkerchief in here? It's 9 a.m. What do I need a handkerchief for?
But you said you had an eyelash bag. Like,
Yes.
that's an occupational hazard working on Dallas.
Yes.
So what happens? You just at the end of the day,
I love, because, you always want to be glam on Dallas. So sometimes Frida, our makeup artist, would be like, Jordana, you just woke up. And I'm like, I'm glam. She's like, you were just in a car crash. I'm glam. Like every instance, I'm like, but we can do beautiful makeup. So I always have this
no one's
gorgeous-
gonna say. On Dallas, no one's gonna say, "Oh, she has too much makeup on for having just been in the hospital
no
or
one's
whatever."
Gonna call me on it.
Yeah.
So we do these beautiful strips that wing out at the end, but at the end of the day, I always forget to give them back. So I pour them off. I unstick them basically, unglue
You just
them.
rip them off.
I rip them off and then put them.
that.
You're not what you're supposed to do.
Because I think it takes your eyelashes off.
Oh, that may have been why my eyes were irritated all season. I thought it was allergies.
No Kid Hungry. I want to talk about this charity that you've become involved with, which I think is an amazing, amazing charity.
They're awesome.
And it's about kids across America who aren't getting proper nutrition. And
yeah, 1 in 5 kids struggles with hunger in America, and I think a lot of people aren't aware of that fact. So No Kid Hungry goes in and provides, they provide fun ways of learning about food and nutrition, and they have a campaign right now about breakfast. They're trying to get breakfast to 1 million kids in the next couple of years, because that's how you start your day. And if a kid goes to school hungry, like his attention is off, his ability to focus in class, just everything gets affected by that. So they are an awesome organization. I'm very happy to be working with them. Oh yeah, your blood sugar levels and yeah.
Well, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Congrats on being a mom.
Thank
Next
you.
time we're gonna do what's in your bag.
We should.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not today though. It's a little
Mine's pretty
messy.
weird too.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. We could see which is weirder.
We could. That'd be fun. Let's do it.